Google. Let's go get them again.
What's going on, fragrance family? Welcome to another unboxing first impression video on my channel. Today we are going to be discussing the brand of Tom Ford and a rare one called Urban Musk. Now, Tom Ford private blend scents usually get a good amount of press in our YouTube fragrance community. They are popular. Now, the White Musk collection, which is what I'm going to be delving into today, that included White Suede, Pure Musk, or Musk Pure, sorry, Jasmine Musk, and of course Urban Musk, did not get much, if any, press in our YouTube community. They came in 2009 and left as quickly as they arrived. Urban Musk was the one that received some polarizing reactions, which of course piques the interest of this guy. Anybody that says this thing's challenging, this thing's weird, there's keywords that I look out for that usually would sway away somebody else. It actually makes me gravitate towards that scent. Show me a challenging scent, I am going to try it out. So this one right here called Urban Musk, definitely hard to find now. Of course, discontinued for several years now. And this one can go, and I paid a good penny. I got this one on eBay of all places. I paid an inflated price, I had to. And the reason why it doesn't have any cellophane, it did come with cellophane, but I wanted to make sure that I had the true blue thing. So I did unbox it before the video came out, just to want to make sure that, you know, I got my money's worth and it was the real deal. And it is. So Urban Musk, let's start talking about this. Of course, it is in these clear bottles, and look at that juice. And you did see this fragrance if you checked out my top unicorn purchases in 2022. This is one of those. I've been searching high and low for this fragrance for a good price. I think really I broke the bank on this one. I didn't really want to pay this much, but I really wanted this fragrance. Tom Ford is one of the brands that I absolutely love. So let's get into it, because this one is, of course, a polarizing scent. I don't know the last time somebody reviewed this on YouTube. I'm assuming years, probably several years. So anybody that's in my shoes probably wants something a little more recent. So I'm glad to help. Let's delve into Urban Musk. And I'm going to tell you, at least a quick initial impression here of the fragrance. So let's remind me of this introduction and let's get into it. And Urban Musk, the first thing I have to say, and I know I have a pretty wide palette and I can take on some really crazy fragrances. And I'll be honest, this fragrance is not as scary as mentioned in reviews. It has this ambrette seed. It has a honeyed sweetness. It has very much a musky backbone. It has a little bit of a fruity nuance and some white florals, some sweet florals in this fragrance. It's musky. There's a lot of ambrette in this fragrance. There is that muskiness. Dare I say fecal? There's a little pinch of that in here that really intrigues me. It doesn't, scare me away. I've smelt fragrances way more animalic than this thing, or fecal, I would say, and crazy. That this thing is blended well as far as I guess if you're new to the fragrance game, it might scare you a little bit, but this is, I don't get anything overly fecal in this release. It's almost like a gray mineral like fragrance. Kind of reminds me of Narciso Rodriguez Eau de Toilette for him. Meets kind of another 13 by Le Labo. That's just my references to this. It just has that gray mineral, sweet florals. It does have some sweetness, but it's honeyed. It's very ambery like. That ambrette is very nice. That honeyed sweetness is nice. There's some jasmine in here. There's a little bit of a spiciness, but not too much. It has a very clean aspect to it, but it has a little bit of dirtiness to the fragrance, like a little pinch of it that there's like this big, like if I had to explain it, like a big circle of cleanliness, and then there's like a little nugget there that's kind of like just glowing, that's saying, hey, I'm a little different. So honestly, and again, I overpaid for this one. we'll say I paid over retail. Do I regret it as far as this first smell? No. This is an interesting scent. This is the kind of scents that I'm digging for. It's not big, bold, scary, dark, resinous, you know, those really weird dark scents that I absolutely love. No, but it's on the other side of things that it's really intriguing that it has a cleanliness to it, like overall cleanliness, honeyed sweetness, well blended, interesting, has some complexity, but not really. Minimalistic, but complex at the same time. Urban Musk is a fragrance that I'm happy that I got in my collection. That's all I have to say. I really enjoy this fragrance. I can't wait to start delving into it more, to start reviewing it. But at the end of the day, you know, if you have the same type of nose as I do, it's an interesting release. That's all I have to say. And it all comes down to the person, of course, purchasing it, if it's worth the money that you're going to pay for it. But at the end of the day, I'm very happy with this. A good release from the house of Tom Ford. Now that you heard my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below. I know that I'll probably have like 3 comments on this video, unfortunately. These type of fragrance reviews don't get much love, but these are the fragrance reviews, unboxing / sampling samples. These are the things that I enjoy shooting. And who cares about the views? You know, if it gets like 200 views and there's 1 or 2 people that have the same taste as me looking for something recent from Urban Musk, they're getting it from me. And maybe I will sway them in one way to another to help them out in their journey. So Urban Musk, as always, a great or poor fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube.